Understanding Dhamma. What for? What's the purpose of understanding Dhamma?
To decrease our attachment.
To know about all the realities of Buddha's teaching.
What more? Only that?
No.
For to search the way to from the dukkha samsara.
To understanding the reality.
And where's the reality?
What is in present moments?
Where is this?
Now.
What is now?
Hearing.
Okay. Now there is a reality, but it's taken for I, right or wrong, on and on. So the purpose of studying Dhamma is to understand what is that which is taken for I from birth in truth. As you have learned, is there any understanding of what you take for I or me? Or you know Bayer and Rohan and Sohan, but what about yourself? So whom do you know more?
Ourselves.
Not yet, I believe. You just know about Rohan and Sohan and Bayer. And Bayer knows about Sohan and Rohan and Priya. If you know that you now know yourself more or better, please tell me about what is taken for you.
We don't know about ourselves.
Not at all. So it's Sohan and Priya and Rohan, not you. See, if you don't know that it's what you take for I so long, but in truth it's not there anymore. So what is the best? To understand oneself as it is, or to understand the other? What is the benefit of understanding? Can you understand me?
No, Ajahn.
See, impossible. So, what can you understand?
Only ourselves.
That's the best. So now begin to consider, not knowing yourself. Is it good? Is it wholesome? Not knowing what is there that you take for I from birth up to now. Is it wholesome? Not to understand. That's why. And can there be the thinking, considering about each day, each moment, what is taken for I at moment of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting? Is it good? Is it wholesome? Is it kusala?
No, then akusala.
So how much akusala is there?
Many.
There, and there, here. See? That's why the point of listening is to understand what is wholesome and what is unwholesome. And wholesome condition the unwholesome result, the akusala vipaka. Today is not yet sure up what is kusala vipaka moment, but it has to be one day when the cause, the akusala, is accumulated on and on and on, right? That's why the best thing in life to understand why does one learn about the truth right now, to be better person with understanding, in order to have no akusala at all, one day like the Buddha and his disciple. So it's not just learn about it, understand it, and it's still I who knows. But in truth, this moment's gone, each moment's gone, unknowingly, beginning to understand the truth of each word we are hearing now, like seeing. See how much understanding of seeing, as Buddha said. Not at all, but it's there from day to day, from moment to moment, more and more ignorance and attachment. That's why the point is understanding the truth, to let go, or akusala, one day. It's not that I know, but I'm not good. I behave so badly. It's at the point of listening to the truth. It doesn't help at all if it's learned that way. That's why the point is to understand what is taken for I so long time ago until it can be eradicated, never to arise again. So now, learning to understand the way leading to understand what is there, not just heard about it, akusala, how many akusala, how many kusala, and how many cetasikas, while it's there all the time here right now. That's why what is heard as pariyatti can be directly known, little by little, but not by anyone's will at all. And that is the most difficult. Is that right? Anatta, not I who tries, but it's the moment when the understanding develops to the degree that now it understands moment of seeing, moment of touching, any moment which are citta and cetasikas and rupa. So there are pariyatti, conditioned patipatti, and pativeda. Is there any question about these three words? Pariyatti, patipatti, and patipatti. Is there any question? So now, okay. Is it now pariyatti?
Yes, listening.
Very little. Not enough to be pariyatti. If there is pariyatti, there can be more understanding of seeing reality right now. But when you have to think and consider, is it pariyatti? Not yet. That's why with our pariyatti as foundation, we have taught for 45 years all our pariyatti. About ajatana, about dhatu, about indriya, just about seeing and what is there as cetasikas and rupa. But not enough. That's why even in the Buddha's time, all monks came with Buddha, listened to his teaching, to the others, just follow him, to listen again and again and again. Never enough at all. So now, when the pariyatti is not strong enough, can there be moment of understanding, seeing right now, just only seeing itself? How many realities now appearing?
Many.
Not just one. But in order to understand clearer, it has to be only one. By you or by what?
By panya.
Okay. Is there panya now? Can panya perform the other function? So when it's panya, it understands. But it needs other condition, support the moment to understand. Because panya cannot arise alone. Is that right?
Right.
Nothing can arise alone. That's why we learn to understand about citta and cetasika, what are akusala cetasika, and what are the sopana cetasika. And why do we use the word sopana, not kusala? We use the word akusala cetasika, but for wholesome, we use the word sopana, not kusala. What's the reason? See, this is pariyatti, little by little. not full enough to condition the second higher understanding. What's the question now?
Why we say Sopanasa Chetisika, not Kusala?
Why?
Mai ru kha chan.
ค่ะไม่รู้ akusala cetasika cannot be vipaka. It arises just to be akusala chati only. But for sopana cetasika, it can be kusala or vipaka or kiriya. So can lopa be vipaka? Can it be kiriya? And alopa, can it be vipaka?
Vipaka,
It can.
kiriya, kusala.
That's why you use the word akusala for akusala cetasikas only. But
And
for sopana, kiriya, kusala, and vipaka. Ready to be aware of the truth of a reality now?
We're not.
Not yet. Not yet. To be truthful to the truth is just to let go the idea of self, so not even just the idea that I will do or I'll try, because it's all function of Dhammas only. Can Panya perform the function of Satta?
No, chan.
So, what wholesome cetasika, sopana cetasika, which is the awareness?
Sati.
Sati. So please talk about sati, so that sati can develop to the degree that it can be aware of what is there now appearing at level of direct understanding. Because now we are talking about seeing, hearing, not directly understand seeing or hearing at all. Is that right? That's right, that's not enough. Because the aim of studying the truth is just to let go ignorance and attachment and all kinds of akusala. But it needs so many different levels of understanding, not just understanding only this cetasika or that cetasika, but understand the truth that it can be known, not by citta, not by citta. So what is the moment of direct understanding? Begin to develop. Right now, everyone knows we are just talking about realities. So, have you heard about that? The way to understand directly of a reality right now. Because we have talked about it 3 months. So learn a higher level in order that there can not be the misunderstanding of the path, stage by stage. So now it's time to talk about the Sopana Cetasika, because only Sopana Cetasika can perform the function of understanding the truth. Begin to be direct to the truth. It seems like it's far away because it's so deep, but in truth it's so near, so close, but so far to understand. Is that true? So now, shall we talk about Sopana Cetasika to understand which one condition the second level of understanding?
ใช่ค่ะอาจารย์ ใช่ค่ะอาจารย์
What?
First
wholesome Jetasikas now.
Suvana Chetasika,
One by one Jetasika.
Saddha Chetasika,
But
It has matter. It has matter. One's own understanding. It need not to be in order. So is there now Saddha?
Shraddha, yes.
Mm-hmm. Is it now?
yes,
And what else?
Sati,
Sati,
Tattaratmachatata.
What can be known? Last time, did we talk about Indriya?
yes,
How many are there?
22.
Okay. What are they?
Chakha Indriya.
How Jakhu is Indriya? Without it, they cannot be seen. So even its Rupa is that which is so very important, great importance. Otherwise they can never be seeing anything, no matter in what world. Can it understand reality?
No.
So it's not Bodhipakya Dhamma. So now we are talking about all Dhammas, what can be the support of understanding, to understand more and more clearly and clearer until it is moment of enlightenment, the truth of this moment, which now arises and falls away. Does it now arise? Does it now fall away? Unknown. So it's only intellectual understanding that is so true. Firm confidence, that is Adhidana Barami and Satya Barami. Firm that is not just go to any place to do any extra things, not daily life, and hope or wish that it can be the way to understand the truth. Impossible. Only Panya develops on and on, from hearing, considering, until there are paramis, enough firm confidence, until that which can be conditions for enlightenment is there, and understanding what is the object of it. So Jakundriya, Sotindriya, Kanindriya, Chivindriya, Kayindriya is not Bodhipakya Dhamma. So among all Indriyas, the 22, what are the Bodhipakya Dhamma? That's why we learn about Insi in daily life, the 5 sense door, and what else? Feeling, 10. And in daily life first, what are the Indriya? Because there are 10 now. The Jivitindriya. So now 13. What is left? Manindriya, 14, right? 10, 5, and 4. Now 14. What more? 8, right? And the different levels of Panya at the degree of enlightened truth, 3, the last 3. So how many are there now?
14.
What are the 14 again?
5 Rupas, 5 Vedana,
5 Vedana,
Itsa, Iti and Purisa,
and Mana Indriya.
14, and another 3 last. So how many?
17.
What is more?
Shraddha,
Sati,
How many?
5,
Shraddha Indriya, Virya, Satyendriya, and
Samadhi and Panna.
So they are the factors for enlightenment. because the other indriya cannot. Saddha, Priya.
Sati, Samadhi, Panna.
So we learn to understand. When will it be Bodhi Pakya Dhamma? What is the meaning of Bodhi Pakya Dhamma? Bodhi is enlightenment. And the factors to enlightenment are the Bodhi Pakya Dhamma. How many are there? 37. The number is so well remembered. That's why we learn until they are all learned.